Hi everybody, welcome to another Make It Minis video, and today we're going to be opening 3 capsules from the Halloween Series 3 collection. Here's the packaging. We have our cute little pumpkins on the front. It's all orange, and what I like about the Halloween ones is each capsule has a different pattern that correlates to the item that's inside. Let's go ahead and open up our first capsule. So first we have a little wooden table. It says Boo and Eek and Spooky. Next we have a trio of pumpkins from Happy Sun Farms. And we also got this really cute newspaper with a couple different activities. And for this capsule, we only got 2 bags. So let's go ahead and open up our first bag, the utensils. And we got a pair of tweezers and a cute little bat that goes on the top of the capsule. I freaking love bats. And we'll open our trick or treat bag. And inside of that we have 3 candles from the Sunshine Company and Sunny Day Party Company pumpkin carving tools. Now that we have all of our stuff, let's go ahead and start making our jack-o'-lanterns. First, I'm going to unwrap the pumpkins. And they look so cute. They already have the faces pre-cut, so all we have to do is punch out the pieces. And we get 3 different size pumpkins with 3 different faces. I'm going to go ahead and open up our carving tools. We have a knife, we have a tool to push out the faces, and we get our scoop. And I'm going to go ahead and just start scooping out the pumpkin guts. And the stuff inside the pumpkin is just sand, and you can see the little tiny pumpkin seeds, which I think is a cute addition. Honestly, this is the best time I've ever had carving pumpkins. If the guts were dry like this, I think a lot of people would have fun. Now that that's all empty, I'm gonna go ahead and punch out the eyes and the mouth. I did this off camera because the plastic kind of had glue that was still stuck, so I was struggling with that. And I'm going to add the little face pieces to our pile of pumpkin guts. And I'm going to go ahead and do the exact same thing for the other 2 pumpkins. And here we go. We have our 3 finished carved pumpkins. Playing with the pile of sand was so fun, and the fact that you don't have to get sticky makes for an easy cleanup. For our last step, we're going to go ahead and light our pumpkins and place our candles inside. So I'm going to take the tweezers and gently put the candle inside. If you have extra resin from other kits, you could put a little dot in there and heat it up if you don't want the candles to fall out. I ended up doing that later. And here we go, our cute little trio of pumpkins. Oh, these are so cute, mess-free, easy to clean, no stickiness. Absolutely adorable, and we get a variety of pumpkins. So cute. Let's go ahead and move on to our next capsule. So the first thing I see in our capsule is 2 monster cups. Looks like we have a tall glass and a short glass. We have a purple table with splats on them. And here are 2 little cups. I think it looks like Mike Wazowski and Sully from Monsters, Inc. Let's go ahead and open up our first bag, our utensils. And inside we got a pair of tweezers and another little bat decal for our capsule. In our second bag, it says "Stay Spooky" with a little monster face on it, and inside we have our ice cubes. We got some candy eyeballs. And a monster deco pack. In our next bag, we have a little ghost and he says "Chill out." And we got our grape Monster Punch. Next, we have an item wrapped in tissue paper, a cute little bat. We have a green serving tray. There's also little pumpkins on the tissue paper. All right, now that we have everything open, let's go ahead and start making our monster drinks. First, I'm going to open up our grape juice and fill up the cup and add ice. And then I'm going to cook that for 5 to 10 minutes, allowing the juice to set. And while that's setting, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for our second cup. And then I started to run out of resin because unfortunately with this capsule, I don't think they filled up the bottle. And I had to use a couple different resins from a couple different capsules. So like I'm showing here, I used the Toxic Green Apple soda that we got from our last Halloween minis, and I added that to the top of the tall drink. And after I fill up our cup all the way, I'm going to take the candy eyeballs and place them on top of the drink, and I'm going to have that set off to the side for 5 to 10 minutes. And then I also started to run out of the green apple for this, so I decided to use a clear resin from a different capsule so that I don't add too many colors. But I think the purple and the green really came out nice. And then I'm going to take the candy eyeballs and place them for the second monster and set that for 5 to 10 minutes. And once we have our drinks all set, we're gonna go ahead and start decorating our cups and our tray. I had to use scissors to cut the mouths because the stickers weren't coming off and peeling correctly, so that's why they look a little bit wonky. And then we're gonna open up our googly eyes and start sticking those to the tray. And after that, we have our cute little tray all finished, and now all we have to do is plate. And here's our cute grape and apple Halloween monster drinks. Let's go ahead and move on to the last capsule. So for this one, we're going to be building a haunted gingerbread house. We got one set of a gingerbread. We got a cute little black and white table covered in bats. And let's go ahead and open up our first bag, our utensils. We have a spreading knife, our tweezers, and our little bat. In our second bag, we have 20 pieces of assorted candies, and some icing decorations, the little ghosts and some spider webs. And in our last bag, our chill out ghost, we have the glaze for our gingerbread. And then we have that cute purple pumpkin and bat tissue paper. And inside that, we have a little display stand for our gingerbread house. Now that we have everything open, let's go ahead and start making our haunted house. So I'm gonna go ahead and open our gingerbread and build it off camera because it was so small and intricate. Not that intricate, but I couldn't really show it on screen. And I didn't push the roof all the way in like I thought I did, but I think it makes it look a little bit more creepy and kooky. And now I'm putting on the roof. And this is the fun part. We get to decorate to our heart's desire. So I'm gonna go ahead and start gluing the roof together just so that if it does fall over, it's not gonna break into little pieces. And then next, I'm gonna open up our assorted candies and I'm going to use the icing spreader to decorate the tops of the house with bats and spiders. And I did put that first bat on backwards. I didn't notice until editing right now, so my bad. And then I'm going to take the icing and the spider webs and glue that to the side of the houses. And then I'm going to start laying bones all around the edge of the house. And here are our 3 finished items from this year's capsules. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more. Go ahead and let me know in the comments which item was your favorite and which one you'd like to have. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!